fun is it to shop for your favorite host, Summer Picks. This is Summer Host Phase. My name is Valerie Stubb. Thank you so much for shopping with me on a Friday night. You could be doing a lot of things, but you're here. And this event goes until tomorrow night at midnight. So you've got a lot of shopping to do, but I've got a brand new item. Nobody has from Birkenstock, the brand new EVA Arizona style. That's that double band with these fun colors and a new buckle detail. So check it out, $59.95. Remember, everything's on 5 interest for credit card payments. But this kind of pop of the acrylic buckle is a real working buckle, classic Arizona style, everything you love about Birkenstocks, but this is EVA, so it makes it waterproof. Here it is in fondant pink. We love that. How many left, Rocky? Under 500 available. These are limited quantities, $11.99 gets it home. And then we have it in black. And then I chose to pick up the Eggshell. I have been waiting for these. I've been waiting for my summer host faves. Dual sizing on these, just like your traditional Birkenstocks. So remember, that's 5, 5.5, all the way up until 10, 10.5. You see my little toesies? I have my London Town nail lacquer on. These shoes are so incredibly comfortable, flexible. You've got that traction. And Amy West is standing by in the wings to come in, and she knows everything about Birkenstocks and more. Everything. It's like you've been around since Birkenstocks was. No, you haven't.
No. Well,
we're not that old.
If I am, I'm a vampire. And, you know, some people might think that I am, but I do come alive in the night. We can agree on that.
It's
Yes,
a legacy brand, though.
250 years, over 250 years now that Birkenstock has been around. We've been celebrating and beloved, truly iconic. And you know what? Some things never change, like the contoured footbed, but then some things do change, like the products and the materials that we're making these iconic silhouettes with. So everybody knows and loves the Arizona. This is, you know, pretty much if you think about a Birkenstock, the silhouette that's going to come to mind is going to be your Arizona. So these truly scream because they are that iconic silhouette, but we're doing them in the EVA, which we've been doing for several years. The most wonderful thing about this is that it's waterproof. So for years, we've had to tell people, hey, you know, when you have your traditional Birkenstocks on, you don't want to get them wet because it'll mess up that cork and latex center that molds to your foot. Now we can finally say, put your Birkenstocks on, go jump in the water, go by the pool. It's not going to harm them because this EVA material is completely waterproof. It's also super lightweight and great for travel. I wore these all through Italy on my recent trip that I was on. So we were just looking at that contour footbed, which is the DNA of our brand. This is what Birkenstock is known for. It's that ability to completely just contour to the bottom of your foot and really give you the support that you need for that proper alignment, because really at our base, we are a health and wellness brand. So just to do a little tour here, I want to show you, you have that nice deep heel cup. You have that great arch support that's going to support all 4 arches of your foot. You have that nice wide toe box, so you can see how her toes are spreading out and able to have that proper grip and alignment. And then you have a raised toe bar, and that's going to allow for that great gripping motion and circulation. And all of that is what makes up that great contour footbed. Now, you might say, oh, EVA is new to Birkenstock. Well, it's not as new as you might think, because our originals actually do have EVA as the outsole, but in this case, it's all one piece. It's that great moldable foam. That's what EVA is. And what's great about this one too that really shouts, because it's the buckle. It's really the statement maker, really. So, I mean, that's an iconic part of every Birkenstock anyways, is the fact that the buckles really stand out. But in this case, you have a larger buckle that stands out, and you have that great acrylic translucent quality of it that just screams. It's like jewelry for your feet.
Okay, these are the freshest, coolest Birkenstocks. If you want to be cool with your style. I mean, everybody wears Birkenstocks. Amy always talks about like the game that she plays with her family. Everybody went to travel. I would have loved to have had these when I was in Mexico, but the thing is there's no break-in period with these. Unlike your traditional Birkenstocks that have that cork footbed, you don't have to worry about the break-in. Look at the flexibility. So much flexibility, and you have that real adjustability with that buckle. This buckle is so freaking cool. It's like an acrylic, almost like a gold kind of brownish color on the Eggshell, but the Eggshell's not a stark white. It's like a really kind of nice, kind of creamy marshmallow, almost like a soft beige. It goes with everything.
Yeah, it really
when
does.
choosing your size, remember, this is dual sizing. So look how cute they look.
They're so
I literally
cute.
popped these on and I was like, I want them in every color, but first on my list is this Eggshell, which by the way, everybody at home is loving as well. So talk to us about sizing. If this is your first Birkenstock, you know, purchase, or maybe you have a bunch. Is this different than traditional Birks purchases?
It's gonna go the same as your normal traditional Birkenstock. So if you bought these out in the wild, you would buy them by the European size. Fortunately, we've done all the conversions for you online, but the main thing that you need to know is that they are whole sizes.
Okay.
So if you are a 9.5, you wanna go ahead and wear the 9. An 8.5, you're gonna wear the 8. 10.5, you're gonna wear the 10. So that's the main thing that you need to know. The way you know that it fits is when you slide into it. I call it like the Lego effect. Everything just kind of clicks into place. You want that heel to be inside the frame of the contoured footbed. You want your toes to be inside the contoured footbed and to rest inside. If they happen to be falling over the edge, that's your sign. You want to go ahead and size up. I haven't met anybody yet that's had to size up that was a half size. So for me, true to size.
It's nice because the buckles can kind of adjust whether you're a narrow or a wide.
Yes.
So you can do that adjustment, or if you swell, or if you're wearing socks with them. I think you and I should join Amanda because we all have a different color on. Here's what I want to remind you guys. $11.99 gets these home. No place else you can buy Birkenstocks, and all the stores with a door are you getting flex pay. This is a fantastic deal for Birkenstocks. Normally Birkenstocks are 3 digits. They're like 100 and something.
Yes.
To get the Arizona style and this really fun, fresh fondant pink, the Eggshell or the black in your traditional dual sizing, free shipping and handling is a steal. And remember, we have 30 days. You have 30 days to try it out. If you love it, you keep it, you pay it off with your flex pay. If you want to send it back, you can get your money back, or if you need to do an exchange, you can exchange color or you can exchange size within 30 days. So really, you have to get these tonight because we've never had them before. These are brand new, and you'll start seeing them in the department store and you'll be like, oh, I really wish, because guess what? When you go to a department store, you may not get the Eggshell. It may not be in your size, that size 7, 7.5. You may be like, oh, they only have it in pink, but I didn't want it in pink, I wanted it in black or whatever. So here's the Eggshell. This is the one that's most popular. I think it's a really classy summer sandal.
Agree. And I think the Eggshell really has a very elevated look to it, as does the black. The pink is really fun. It's kind of girly, if I dare say. What I think would be really fun to do would take your favorite sunglasses that have like an acrylic frame that matches the buckle. How cute would that be to match them back and forth?
You have a little wider leg, like those Marla Wynn jeans.
They are
I
Marla
can
Wynn.
tell.
How did you know?
You got a little flare going on.
Yes.
I've got more of a straight leg with like a raw hem. And then Amanda's got a cute little summer like outfit. She could be going to brunch, she could be going to lunch, she could be going to dinner, vacation, whatever it is. And I love that we have pink. Our girls love pink here.
Oh, and I love pink. Any kind of pink theme, I'm down for. It's a perfect summer color. It reminds me of ice cream and sherbet and candy and all the sweet things. And it really is just great for summer. Now, I said this and I mean it. When I went to Rome, my mom said, well, what are we packing? How many shoes are you bringing? I said, I'm bringing my Birkenstocks and I'm bringing my sneakers. That's what I'm bringing, because I wore my Birkenstocks with my dresses. I wore them with pretty much everything. And these are so lightweight and you can compress them down. So they really do take up almost zero space in your bag. They are fantastic. And then you know, if you're going to the beach, if you're going to the pool, if you're going to be on a boat, these are going to be the perfect shoes for anything that you need.
I love that they've got the traction that we trust and that gives you that grip and that stability, because to your point, when you're traveling in Europe, you know, a lot of cobblestone, you've got a lot of kind of uneven surfaces. The black is beautiful. These are all acrylic buckles that are real working buckles. This is EVA, so it's waterproof. It's $11.99 to get it home. You have it in black. You have it in the fondant pink, and then the Eggshell, which is the most popular. The Eggshell does have more of that contrast, kind of like that soft kind of amber colorway on the buckle, but very, very popular dual sizing. Go true to size, don't overthink it. And we're so excited we brought you something new from Birkenstock for our summer host phase.
Yes.
Thanks, Amy.
You look so tan.
I just got back from vacation.
I know.
I may have got a little sun. I know. I'm no travel expert like you, but I did enjoy myself.
I think you're pretty expert.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for shopping with us. If you're watching us, hopefully you're streaming us, and you can stream all of our shows. But Busy Phillips has